Mewtwo repairs broken DNA strands.
In this video, I'm going to be covering exosomes and cancer, and which nuts and seeds could possibly help reduce uh, what is creating the exosomes, or what is causing them to form. Now, tumors, they actually load exosomes with immune exhaustion ligands. So the goal of the tumor, as the name implies, is to exhaust the immune system. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos, uh, like CD27, CD70 axis, the tumors load up exosomes with CD70 to exhaust T cells. Also with PDL1, PDL1 is loaded in the exosome, as well as facile and galectin-9. Also, what tumors load up into the exosomes are metabolic poisons, such as arginase 1, lactate exporters, because of tumors that they grow on lactate, and then also adenosine producing enzymes, or the CD39 CD73 axis. What this does is that it starves immune cells while preserving tumor glycolysis. So tumors also grow on glycolysis. And other things tumors load into exosomes, which is why this has to be stopped, is ECM and invasion drivers. So such as LOX, LOX, basically that creates cross-linking in the ECM to make the ECM rigid and stiff, and the immune cells, they cannot go in to attack the cancer cells. Now on to the nuts and seeds that influence exosome loading. The first one is pistachios, so rich in polyphenols, reduces lipid raft oxidation, therefore less CD70 clustering. Now that's good because exosomes load, or tumors load exosomes with CD70. So pistachios could help prevent the CD27 CD70 axis between a cancer cell and a T cell that could lead to exhausted T cells. So pistachios can help protect your T cells from exhaustion. Next one is a pretty good one. Pecans, so high ellagitannins, and dampens NS-MACE2 ceramide overproduction. NS-MACE2 is one of the main machineries that tumors use to load uh, exosomes into the MVB sacs, or to load the exosomes with the poisons, or to create the ceramide that creates or loads the exosomes. So anything that dampens or lowers NS-MACE2 or NSMASE2 is a good way to prevent the exosomes. And Pecans also biases away from stress-loaded MVBs, uh, such as LOX. So Pecans biases away from LOX, because LOX creates the cross-linking that makes the ECM too rigid. Okay, now I'm going to be talking about the adenosine axis. So it's CD39, CD73, and pineapple can actually cleave this axis. By doing so, this actually reduces the accumulation of Tregs, which is important because Tregs, they can steal IL-2 away from T cells and making them weak and useless against cancer cells. So the normal connection is a CD39, CD73, then ATP, then AMP, then adenosine, A2A receptor, and then eventually leading to a reduction in effector T cells and an upregulation of Tregs. So the Tregs suppress the immune system. But bromelain in pineapple, it actually directly uh, cleaves the ectodomain of CD39, CD73. So this process is called proteolysis. Okay, so as a result of the pineapple cleaving that adenosine axis, it does another thing, is that it upregulates CD8 T-cell metabolic fitness, also improving mitochondrial function. So that's the result of pineapples cleaving the adenosine axis, and the mitochondria is critical to provide ATP for the immune system, because the immune system critically needs as much ATP as possible. And thanks to pineapple, uh, pineapple enables the mitochondria for the immune system. Another major benefit of pineapple is that it also allows APCs, or short for antigen presentation cells, to be able to train naive T cells. Now that's critical because T cells, they cannot work and function on their own. They have to be properly trained by APCs. And the way pineapple does that is that it prevents the CTLA4, which strips the CD80, CD86 away from APCs. If that stripping happens on APCs because of CTLA4, then that will suppress APCs, and then there won't be any APCs to train the T cells. Okay, now pineapple also has an effect on Tregs and their ability to absorb IL-2. So basically, normal Tregs, they have this receptor called CD25. Now, what CD25 on Tregs does is that it allows or enables Tregs to absorb IL-2 away from T cells, making them weak. This is why tumors and cancer cells like to upregulate, or tumors like to recruit Tregs. But pineapple can actually stop Tregs from absorbing IL-2 because bromelain in pineapple destabilizes CTLA4. As a result, that reduces FOXP3 that actually maintains CD25 on the Treg. So as a result of pineapple destabilizing CTLA4, this reduces or disables Treg's ability to absorb IL-2 away from T cells, because the CD25 on the Treg will be dysfunctional, since the Treg needs the CD25 to take IL-2 away from T cells. Okay, pineapple also has the ability to relax chromatin so that it goes more towards an effector-like state, or more like a T cell advantage. And bromelain in pineapple helps open up and relax the chromatin because it has to be opened and not closed. Because if chromatin is closed, then that's going to drive exhausted T cells. But pineapple helps stop that by reducing STAT3 tone, STAT3. And pineapple reduces that STAT3 by reducing adenosine. Also, since pineapple destabilizes CTLA4, that's also less suppression on T cells, because when chromatin is closed, the T cells are also suppressed. Okay, so quick recap. Pineapple has bromelain, making it a proteolyte or proteolysis food. It cleaves CD25 on Tregs so that they can't steal IL-2 from T cells. Pineapple relaxes chromatin so that it opens to bring back exhausted T cells. And pineapple lowers adenosine so that STAT3 is also lowered by cleaving CD39, CD73, therefore reducing Tregs. So that's it for the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep it locked in here on my channel for future videos because I have a lot more to come, and I'll see you next time.